Hi everyone, Dr. Lewis here. So this is just a quick video to get you oriented with our class website. The most important thing to know is that everything that you need for this course is on this front page, easy to find. So I'm just going to briefly go through and show you everything on this front page and where to access all the parts of the website. So first we have the announcement section. Right now it's just a welcome and a link to the GroupMe. I will occasionally post news there that you are responsible for. So just make sure to give it a read every once in a while when you click into the website. It'll also pop up in this little bell area where it's an update alert, so you will get a notification that I have posted as well. Then we have our content browser, which is where we have all of the content for our website. And I'm going to hold off on that for just a minute. Underneath the content browser, we have the KSU library search, so you can do searches through our course website rather than having to go to the actual library website. Some people prefer one way over the other, but it is here for you if you want to use it. Then we have these important links, and this has basically everything you will need for this course. So I have a copy of the syllabus, all of the schedules already posted. I have another link to the class GroupMe. I have our MLA formatting guide. I have all of the course citation information, including sources that you need to use on your Works Cited page. So I give you the sources that we use in the course, so that should make things a little bit easier. And then I have all of the assignment sheets for all of the major assignments. So instead of saying, where was that link to the research paper prompt? Where was that in content? You can just go to the front page and scroll down and it'll always be there for you. Then other resources like the Writing Center, Tech Services for KSU, the KSU Library link, and then again that MLA formatting guide. All right, so all of that will be there for you for the entire semester. Another thing that I wanted to show you is the calendar. So everything that you have due will be on this calendar. So, and it might be something like quiz number 1, which is a syllabus quiz, but it also might be something like watch a lecture. So the social sustainability lecture that's due on June 2nd. It also might just be reading something. So then you don't have to do something except for doing the reading. So I might say, read this or review this reading, review this. So everything that you have due is on this calendar function as well. So now that we've looked at that, I'm going to scroll back up to the top and you will see the content browser that you also see across here. So if we go into the content browser, we have the Start Here module. I'm going to go into Unit 1, which is our first unit for the semester. And then you will see the description and citation information. And then you'll also see Module 1. And if you click on Module 1, you'll see our content for the week. And you'll have a checklist, which is actually, let me show you this. This is one of my favorite options. It'll show you everything that you have to do in a module for that week. So all for module week 1. The internet's going a little bit slow, so forgive me for that. So it is an actual functional checklist. So all of my stuff is checked off because I have been working on the website, so it knows that I've been there. But it's a functional checklist where you can check off the things that you have done and the items that you haven't done. So we do have a due date schedule where everything in this class, there are 2 per week. One will be Saturday due date at 11:59 p.m. and the next will be Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. So that's kind of the due date cycle that we keep up with. And if you scroll down, you'll see that we have part 2, which is the second part of the weekly module, and you'll see like watch sustainability lecture, review this chapter, review the free write guidelines, etc. So the checklist is a good way to keep track of where you are. Okay, so that's the content browser, and if you go up to this upper navigation bar as well, you can also find your way around the course. So if you go to content, it will pop up a basically what is in that small content browser, but across your entire screen. So it basically just pops up the same thing except bigger. So here you have, again, Module 1 with the Module 1 checklist, and then Module 1 Part 1, Module 1 Part 2, and then everything that you have to do within there. And then you can go to Part 2, and you'll see again, if you go to Part 2, you'll have the Module 2 checklist, and then you'll see Module 2 Part 1, where you have all the due dates for June 6th. Module 2 Part 2, all the due dates for that. So I try to put the due dates everywhere that I can possibly put it. So you can go to the schedules, you can go to the calendar. It's also in the actual content. The due dates are listed, and it's also, like, if you go up here, you know that Module 2 is June 3rd to 9th. So I try to put the due dates everywhere I can possibly put them. Okay, so a couple of other little things. We will occasionally have discussions throughout the class. So what the discussion section is basically just, it's like an old-fashioned message board. So we do have a virtual lounge, where this is basically like a Q&A section or FAQ section where you can ask questions that you might have about the course. So this is just another place to ask if you want to use this instead of the GroupMe or my email or D2L messaging. We will also have our discussion boards here, as well as our group work boards. So all of the discussions will be linked in the content, but you can also access them through this navigation bar. All of our assignments are also uploaded and ready to, obviously most of these are going to be due later in the semester, but you have them all here so you can kind of look at them and go in order and see what you've done and what you haven't done, and find your feedback and your grades once we get into that. Then you can find the quizzes here. And then I also do keep up with your grades throughout the semester. So you can always click on this grade function, and it will pop up a summary of all of your grades and what your current course average is. Okay, so I think that is about it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to our semester together.